All right, you guys, we've got the engine back in the scooter. It's ready for its first start. Let's take a closer look and I'll go over anything that I've changed on it since I put it in the bike. All right, so I added a ground on top of the head and I have it going to the block here, and then this other wire goes straight to the battery. And then there's my little line for the fuel pump. So that goes to the fuel pump. And the fuel, there's nothing in the tube yet, but it'll go right to the carb. Now I'm keeping track of my jets and stuff. So I'm pretty much just using, I'm not sure what to use for jets. So right now my pilot jet is a 45. My main jet is a 142. So we'll try starting it like that and we'll see how it likes it, because I'm not really sure where to start. Now this spark plug was from the 70cc Polini Corsa head. It's not the right one, but we're gonna just kind of see if we can just get it idling and making sure it's not running too lean or anything like that. So then I got a little spray bottle with some gas mixture in there. I'm just gonna give her a little spray into the carb until the fuel comes through the line, because I don't want to be running the engine completely dry, right? Like I did lube the cylinder and everything with oil when I was putting it together, but just want to try to keep everything as lubricated as possible. All right, fingers crossed. Let's see if this thing actually starts. All right, I wonder if we have spark. Let's check if we have spark before we end up flooding this thing. We do have spark, but it just doesn't seem very strong. Not have strong enough spark is what I'm wondering. Maybe we'll try a different plug. Nice, doesn't even start. Should lower my expectations a little bit. Take a gander into the hole. I think I'm getting somewhere. I had it pop once. It's been a pain. Oh my God, what the hell? What the fuck? I just had sparks come out of the exhaust. That can't be good. Maybe I'll put a bigger pilot jet in. I'd rather have it rich than lean. Alright, I put a number 48 pilot jet. There was a 45 in there before. Here goes nothing. Alright, I found my problem. And this is completely my fault, and I didn't even think of this. So this is looking in the exhaust port. So as the piston comes up, makes compression, and then look, boom. Remember the bottom of the piston skirt that I trimmed off in the lathe? Yeah, I took way too much off.
What an idiot!
And as soon as that skirt shows, I lose all my crankcase pressure and everything, and it just won't fire. So that should still look like that. So now I need a new piston, which is no big deal, but the piston that I need, they're not in stock right now, so I didn't even think of this. Live and learn, I guess. I tested the compression. It's at 125 psi. How I just showed you that piston, how the skirt, I thought that was my problem. So I took the whole engine apart, I welded on another chunk of aluminum on the piston skirt, put it in the lathe, machined it down and everything. It looks factory, it looks good. That's not the issue. The issue is timing. But there's a little Woodruff key for the thing, so there's only one way to put it on. But I took that key out, and then I just tried clocking it a little bit, tightening it, try it, clock a little bit more. I just did that all the way around. And I found a spot where it wants to fire, but its timing is still out. And then using my electric start, I took 2 teeth off the starter, so the starter's not working. So started kickstarting it, and I know when kickstarting stuff, you push the kickstart down until everything's meshed, and then you kick it. You don't just kick it, right? This is the little kickstarter gear. Broke some teeth off. So I grabbed another one. Broke some teeth off of that. But I think it's just timing. This is great, I'm having fun. All right, we got the Hog Master himself. He thinks he knows how to do this timing and stuff like that.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
You think you know what you're doing?
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, brother.
Brother.
Since I don't know Korean, I'm trying to adjust this just a little bit. We are...
Top dead center.
Yeah.
Is that how you do it on your hog?
No.
He thinks he's getting close. The hog master. Keys on. Everything's good. Holy shit. Oh, no way!
Broke another one!
We're using a drill to start it because I went to 2 starter gears and the starter is screwed. Snapped her clean off.
2 drill extensions.
She's got some kick. There we go.
No, we
Oh, you broke another one! No way! You gotta pull out faster.
I'm not good at that. I'm definitely not good at that.
Oh, you just saw a flame, dude! We're shooting flames! Oh!
It runs!
It runs! Oh my god! Is that loud, dude?
Told you I could tune it.
That is really loud. I didn't think it'd be that loud, to be honest. I don't think so. Oh yeah! Alright! First test drive, let's do this! He's warmed up. Snow's melted. Excuse the wind noise if there's wind noise. Hopefully I don't blow it up. Tighten my brakes a bit. He doesn't stop very nice. I just got a GoPro, so I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of wind noise. So, if you got any ideas, let me know. This thing is scary. Is loud. I think it definitely needs to be warmer out. I don't know how hot my cylinder is actually. I think these batteries are dead. Oh, this thing's scary, man. You want to try it? No? Everything looks good, I think. But I'm not accelerating extremely hard. So I think it...
Is that the ripped one before? Like,
yeah, it's the chewed up one. Oh yeah! I think this thing just ripped the belt off. Oh, I chewed my belt up. This thing's got too much juice for this belt. It just massively slipped. I gotta change up my rollers and everything. Oh, what the hell? Dude, it flipped my belt. Dude. It flipped my belt upside down.
Too much power.
How the heck does that happen? My belt is upside down. It wasn't upside down when I started, I'll tell you that.
It was good.
So I need to adjust I think I need to adjust everything transmission side. I'm gonna have to chain drive this thing so there's no belt slippage.
All the Eagles.
Look at that. Look at my belt inside out. Wonder if I give her again, if it'll flip it right side in.
What an idiot!
You think?
Probably not.
Okay, so that's if I accelerate too hard. So, what does that mean here? How the fuck do you flip a belt? There's no room to flip a belt. That's weird. I think we try messing around with some springs and weights.
Hello!
Are you scooting?
Yeah, I need some air in the tires, I think.
Oh, you fatty.
Sorry.
Wow. Thing rips, hey? That's stock power.
Good.
What I think is happening, this belt is so freaking mangled, dude. Look at this. Damn, she's chewed. And it's inside out. We got some mouse nest in here. Yeah, sweet. So I think my problem is I got a red spring in there, a nice stiff one. But then these little springs, those are stock springs. I don't know why I put them in there, but I think those are too soft. I need some stiffer ones in there. So we're gonna put the white ones that this kit came with, we're gonna put it in there. See if she does anything. So this had stock springs in there, which these feel stiffer than these white ones. These white ones came with this kit. So I just put it back to how this kit was. And then we got red spring in there, so I'll put this back on and we'll see how it acts. And then I kind of want to, maybe we'll see how it is. Maybe I'll change out the rollers after we'll see how this acts. I think I got pretty heavy rollers in there, so like 7 or 8 gram rollers. So we'll put this back on, try it out. All right, I put those white springs in there and I actually changed my roller weights to, all my roller weights are 5.5 grams. So right now, I think we're pretty much using everything this kit came with. So you'd think it would be good. And one way to find out. Oh, I got my Crocs on. Am I gonna start this with Crocs on? Shit, dude. Oh, no problem. Definitely wants to start moving at a lower RPM. More mid jam. Kind of like the way it's acting. I think my belt is slipping though. This is good roller weights for cruising. This thing plated yet, but you know, whatever. Yeah, dude, I think I gotta go over everything on this thing and make sure everything's tight. The ass end feels really wobbly, like the engine mount is loose. Wow. When I turn a corner, it feels really wiggly. That's definitely better. Definitely better. belt on. It's not a new one, but you want to try it? It's a lot. It doesn't rev as high before it starts moving, so it's actually kind of nice.
Here we go. That thing's fucking.
Looks like I could do a burnout. Something's rattling. So I need to I should have changed one variable at a time. Well, it's starting to accelerate before it's in its power band or anything like that, or higher in the power band. Heavier rollers, I guess. Sounds sick though. Man, it's running good for just guessing what jets to put in there. So I was thinking, what I actually think is happening that caused the belt to flip. Just thinking out loud here. Just trying to, it's gotta be something to do with my weights and the springs. And honestly, I'm kind of nervous to just, I don't want to give her beans like full out on my block. There's too many kids running around. So I'll have to take it somewhere and do a good fast pull. I got to go over this whole thing first and make sure all my bolts and stuff are tight. But it's running really good. Like the pilot jet is a 45 and then the main jet's a 142 and the needle clip is right in the middle. And so far, like at this temperature anyways, it's not sputtering. Like seems okay. I gotta get new batteries for my thing so it tells me my temperature of my engine because I'm not running it very long. So I'm sure we're gonna have to mess around with the jets still. It's running pretty good. We just gotta do some CVT tuning. We gotta wait for a warmer day. But I think we'll spend a whole video on CVT tuning. I know I kind of said that in the last video. Well, I said that we'd get it running and tune it and stuff, the engine side of things, but I think it's running, it's just fine tuning for now. Anyway, I think I lucked out with the jet sizes, but I think we'll spend a whole day CVT tuning because I gotta figure out why it's flipping belts. I mean, really weird, I've never heard of that. And I know that like in the previous clip, it's slipping bad. Like it's blowing those belts apart. So I need to be able to transfer the power to the belt, to the rear tire efficiently so to minimize slippage. But if you guys have like those guys that drag race these things and how they can just give her beans from a dead stop and just gone, I need to know what kind of setups they have and what they're running for weights and springs and if there's anything else. Like I gotta figure that out. So if you guys know anything about that, please comment, help me out. But that's gonna be it for this video. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. But if it ain't upgraded, you gotta upgrade it. Did I show you my lights? Look at these freaking sick lights, dude. I got some more lights to go behind the scooters on the scooter wall. That'll be in our next video. It'll probably be up. I'll see you guys in the next video.